Hello everyone. In this episode of Scientific Progress, I am going to explain the epistemic account of scientific progress. In 2007, Alexander Bird brought a new life to the discussion by introducing first knowledge-based account of scientific progress, the epistemic account. Knowledge is understood in terms of epistemology, which is justified true belief. Although most of today's epistemologists don't believe that knowledge is justified true belief due to Gettier cases, they think that justification, truth, and belief constitute necessary conditions for knowledge. Justified true belief, they mean that one has to believe in true things with a justification. In terms of scientific progress, justification means observations, experiments, and calculations. For epistemic account of scientific progress happens whenever a new theory contributes more justified true beliefs than the previous theories. Epistemic account of scientific progress, therefore, scientific progress happens whenever a novel theory contributes more justified true beliefs as compared to previous theory. For example, if a later theory only contains more truths or more beliefs or more justification, this would entail that science did not make any progress with respect to this account. For example, if a novel theory contains more truths as compared to previous theories, but no justification or belief, then it does entail that, with respect to this account, science has not made progress. Constitutes Bird's criticism of truth-likeness theory, with respect to which the only consideration is truth-likeness of a theory in relation to scientific progress. Against truth-likeness theory, Bird proposes hypothetical examples where scientists discover truths with novel theories without backing them up with scientific evidence. Intuitively, then Bird argues, this would not contribute to scientific progress because without providing appropriate justification, we would not think that scientific progress has taken place. In this regard, some philosophers disagree because they think that truth likeness is enough to make scientific progress. In that regard, then, Bird's argument against truth likeness seems to be a normative account of progress. Normative account of scientific progress, we mean that how should progress take place in science rather than explaining what is actually taking place. If it's a normative account, then Bird's question is answering some other question than what is scientific progress, but it will be answering what should be scientific progress. There are some examples that support Bird's argument. For example, René Blondeau believed that there were N-rays relying on unreliable observations. So even if René Blondeau believed in N-rays and his belief was true, we wouldn't say that René Blondeau discovered N-rays. Another problem with epistemic account is that it focuses on justification too much by saying that it captures the intuition that justification should play a role in science. However, truth-likeness account seems to also capture this idea because with respect to truth-likeness, we have to tell what is more truth-like or not, and this seems to require a justification. Bird's point about justification doesn't seem only to be a normative account of scientific progress. This is because truth-likeness account seems to also appeal to a justification, because with respect to which we have to know what is more truth-like or not, and this seems to require some kind of justification. Other than that, we seem to appeal intuitively justification. For example, we say that if a scientific theory doesn't have enough evidence or experiments that are conducted with respect to that, we would say that this scientific theory is not scientific enough or it is not enough justified. So, in that sense, we will be actually using the justification as a notion to evaluate our scientific theories. So, Bird's account does not seem to be a normative account. The problem with the epistemic account is that it doesn't allow for false theories. In previous videos, we have discussed that there were false theories in scientific history. For example, Rutherford's theory of atom or Bohr's theory of atom. Both of them were falsified. However, they played major steps in scientific history to model the atom. Because scientific progress only takes place with respect to justified true and believed theories, we cannot have false theories. However, intuitively we require false theories in science, or at least we have to appeal to them to explain the scientific progress. In this regard, Bird's answer to that question is that Even false theories contain some true propositions, with respect to which false theories can be evaluated and can be known. For example, let's say that we have Rutherford's theory of atom. It's false, but it's not completely false with respect to Bohr's idea. There must be some kind of truth in it in order for us to know and to contribute to scientific progress. In this case, the false theories would be known with respect to some kind of truth in it. And this truth, the proposition in false theories, would actually explain how epistemic account answers to the problem of false theories. So, false theories would be those theories in which there will be false propositions, but at least one true proposition, with respect to which the false theory is known. Epistemic account suggests this. Scientific progress takes place whenever a novel theory comes and provides more justified true beliefs. To be a descriptive account of how scientific progress takes place, rather than a normative account. And the biggest problem of this theory seems to be that false theories cannot be accounted with respect to this theory. However, Bird seems to suggest that even false theories contains some kind of justified true belief, with respect to which these theories are known. Thank you very much for listening. Next time I am going to do the last episode of this series, the noetic account of scientific progress. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you like this. See you next time.